right side of his body is indefinitely on strike, and he, a devout working man, has yet another reason to despise Monday mornings. But he and those Blue Mondays used to be old friends. See, my father was born on a plantation of sharecroppers. For those of you who don't know, sharecropping was the other slavery. So he was well acquainted with the Louisiana sun cracking his whip across his poor little face until perspiration poured from his lacerated pores. Yet that same script was the glistening badge of honor that he wore. His childhood chores matured because he was a hymn-singing, blade-slinging, power plant or biothermal energy. So inactivity don't sit well with my daddy because my father never did sit well. My father had a stroke on Monday morning. But it wasn't the stroke of his paint gun across the hull of a dilapidated barge, although he was a seasoned veteran of the shipyard, seasoned by the seasons that found his beautiful blue-black skin marinating in the Tabasco of ultraviolet rays, smoking men half his age who had tasteless tops compared to his salt and pepper locks, no matter how bitter or hot it got. My pops had. My father had mouths to feed. This mouth to feed. A blue sky means that the paint will get a chance to dry, but rain clouds deny wages. His strength amazes me, but men like him aren't considered interesting these days. These days, interest is accrued with riches, and we don't revolve around our families as much as we revolve around rims that redundantly revolve around respect for the blue-collar worker and died, and it ain't gonna breathe looking into MTV as a show called Pimp My Insides. My daddy had a stroke on Monday morning. And it was a sinister stroke of bad luck because wait. See, for 6 months my father's been laid off, pacing, moping, and mowing across his yard until business picks up at the shipyard. The stroke didn't strike until after they asked him to return back to work next week. First thing Monday morning, it struck on that Monday morning, but it struck before he could make it to the job site where his health insurance would have been reinstated. By Monday afternoon, he was fidgeting in a seemingly comfortable hospital bed, his irrepressible left side signaling a message to the angel of death overhead, that one that could best be verbally expressed as don't start no shit, won't be no shit. His right side, flailing in the winds of change, drowning in the rain that drops the dreaded thoughts of retirement onto his brain. Painters don't get paid on rainy days, but don't no man know the weather like my daddy. I sat down next to him and asked him if there's anything he needed or wanted, and he replied, I wants to go outside. My daddy took with a stroke on Monday morning. And by next week, he gonna be started to paint the sky blue once again because he got a soul to feed. And because he never did mind making a little overtime for his sons. In the sun.